Hello there, appreciate you spending a few minutes with Fiction Feels Real, where we explore fictions we believe to be true. But are they? Have you ever heard that we eat bugs in our sleep? Specifically, have you ever heard that we, as humans, supposedly swallow several spiders a year in our sleep? We get it. It's scary to think that while we are in a vulnerable state, we might be taken advantage of by creepy crawlies. It's a belief that has slipped into our collective consciousness, causing many a sleepless night. Just imagine unsuspecting spiders waltzing right into our mouths while we're off in dreamland. A spine-tingling thought, isn't it? The idea of becoming an inadvertent spider diner or bug buffet has many of us double-checking our sheets and pillowcases before we dare to close our eyes. It's a story that has us questioning our nightly vulnerability and has even put the spotlight on the humble spider, a creature that has become an unwilling player in our sleep-time dramas. But could this really be true? Do we actually share our beds with these creatures unknowingly? To answer that question, we need to delve into the world of spiders and human sleeping habits. First, let's talk about our eight-legged friends, the spiders. Contrary to what you might think, spiders are not adventurous creatures seeking out the dark caverns of human mouths. They are, in fact, more likely to be terrified of us than we are of them. The vibrations caused by our breathing and movements, even when we're sleeping, are likely to send them scurrying in the opposite direction. Now let's consider their preferred habitat. Spiders are ground dwellers. They like solid surfaces low to the ground where they can spin their webs or burrow into the earth. The idea of a spider making the perilous journey up a bedpost, across a sea of blankets and into a human mouth is quite unlikely. They simply have no good reason to undertake such a risky expedition, but let's say for argument's sake, a particularly daring spider did decide to venture into unknown territory. Would it even make it into a human mouth? Here's where our sleeping habits come into play. Despite what cartoons and sitcoms might have you believe, we don't typically sleep with our mouths wide open, ready to receive an eight-legged visitor. Most people sleep with their mouths closed or only slightly ajar. The pathway into our mouths is not a wide-open tunnel, but a narrow, treacherous terrain, filled with obstacles like teeth and a tongue that could easily dislodge a tiny spider. So, between a spider's natural aversion to humans and our sleeping habits, the odds of a spider ending up in our mouths are astronomically low. This myth, like many others, seems to have been woven from a web of misinformation and misunderstanding. So, rest easy, the chances of you swallowing a spider in your sleep are incredibly slim. It seems this eight-legged myth is nothing more than a tall tale spun from the web of misinformation. Thank you again for spending some time with us. Please check back as we continue to explore all the fictions that feel very real to us. In the meantime, sweet dreams.